Hello, everyone. Welcome to Divine Conversations. My name is Eric. Thank you so very much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, welcome. It is very nice to meet you. And if you are returning, what is up, guys? So welcome to 2021, y'all. I mean, we made it. Here we go. January. Let's get this started. Hopefully this is better than last year, right? We shall see. But anyway, welcome to your general energy reading for the month of January 2021. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, we could have some energies of a cross watcher creeping in here. If you are cross watching for a certain sign and this resonates for you, then just take it as it resonates. So if I'm talking to the sign and I'm saying certain things, but it resonates for you on your side of the equation, then take it as it resonates. Yeah, it is a general reading. Just fit it where it fits naturally into your life. Please do not try to stuff something, shove something that doesn't naturally fit into your equation. Yes? So, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, yeah, please, I recommend that you guys maybe try and watch for your rising sign first, and if that doesn't resonate, then check your Sun and your Moon or your Venus. I also recommend that maybe you guys check out sidereal astrology, true sidereal astrology. That's what resonates with me the most. However, whatever resonates for you is what I recommend that you go with. I personally go with sidereal astrology because it does happen to resonate the best for me. But it's up to you. I'm not here to tell you what system to use. I recommend that you check out all of them. Really, the main ones. You have tropical, you have Vedic, and then you also have sidereal. I recommend that you check them all out and see where you fall in terms of those different systems, and then go with whatever resonates the best for you. Yeah? All right, so for this month's reading, we're going to work with the Witch's Tarot here. I love this deck. The imagery on this is beautiful. That's for the general messages for the spread. And then we're going to close out the reading with Oracle guidance from the Crystal Mandala. Yeah, going back to my old school spread here, my old school system for doing the monthly readings. I did suspend monthly readings for the last 2 months of, actually the last 3 months of the year, October, November, and December. And I needed to do that because I needed to take some time to decompress, to reacclimate. I was really getting burnt out. 2020 turned out to be a really transformative year for me and for just about everyone else. I think we can all attest to some sort of major transformation or major shift that we experienced in our lives over the over the year of 2020. And so now that I've regrounded myself and I'm starting to find my footing again, and I'm starting to understand who I am as a reader and how I want to show up in terms of being here for people, to be a channeler and a reader for you guys. Now I'm starting to understand how to do that in a much more sustainable way. So as a result, monthly readings have returned to the channel, and daily readings such as like morning coffee and weekly readings are actually going to be moving over to Patreon. So patreon.com/divine conversations. Those of you that are familiar with morning coffee, it's over on Patreon now. You'll also be able to find weekly collective readings as well as monthly love specific readings. So we have our general reading here on YouTube, and love could very well be a topic in this reading. It's invited here. However, there is a separate monthly love specific reading that you will be able to find over on Patreon. Yeah, again, patreon.com/divine conversations. The link can be found in the description box below. I highly recommend that you guys check that out. We have a lot of fun over there. There's quite a good amount of good stuff happening. Yes? Okay, I guess that's it. So with that said, why don't we go ahead and get into this for the month, yeah? Let's go. Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for January 2021. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, kids, so let's get into this here. I have your pre-shuffle energies for you. Starting you off, first card out is the Three of Swords. Okay, and what I heard with this, Cancer, is that you're dealing with a recent heartbreak or a recent breakup. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Three of Cups, to the Eight of Pentacles, to the Six of Wands. Okay, Excellent. Okay, to the Emperor, to the Queen of Wands. All right, so what I feel like the advice for you right now, Cancer, the first thing that I saw and I heard when I saw this Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck was to rely on your friends and family, or like your community, your sense of community. Rely on the people that you trust the most, the people that you have closest to you as you go through this working process of dealing with the after effects of this heartbreak. I do feel like you guys are in the process of mending, rebuilding. For some of you, you could be, this doesn't necessarily have to be a breakup. It could be for some of you. For others of you, this could be, you have a relationship here between you and someone else, probably that you care very deeply for, or I would say that you care very deeply for, because I feel like for you guys, for some of you, the relationship hasn't ended. So this three of cups energy kind of feels like a makeup energy, makeup sex, woo. But also I feel like somehow you guys have come back together and you are mending. I heard marriage. You're mending this marriage, or you're mending this relationship. So that would be this Eight of Pentacles energy. Either way, you're either working on rebuilding this relationship, maybe from the ground up, or working on perfecting yourself, doing your own sense of inner work or craftsmanship, refining yourself after having dealt with some sort of heartbreak or some sort of breakup of a relationship here. And the message is to rely on your friends and your family. Make sure that you're enjoying yourself. Make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that you really love and that you can really trust, because that's going to help you bring in a victory here for yourself. For those of you that are single, I feel like you're in the process of really taking your power back, the Emperor, and getting into a state of a new alignment here with the Queen of Wands. That's probably going to shoot you off really quickly. Or I feel like you're refining what it is that you want. Like you're recalibrating what you're targeting here with this Eight of Wands energy between the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, because and that is happening due to the craftsmanship energy that you have here with the Eight of Pentacles. All right, really building something new for yourself. Yeah, so there was heartbreak here, and there was overburden. You were overburdened here in some senses. Now, this could be either, like I said, you could either be single now, or you're still in this relationship and you're working. You're working on fixing the situation or mending the situation. But either way, whatever caused this heartbreak, it was caused by an burdensome energy. I feel very specifically that one person was carrying more of the load on the relationship than the other. Whether that was you, Cancer, or not, I don't know. I mean, it could be the cross watcher. Take it as it resonates here, guys, yeah? But there's a perseverance energy involved. Nine of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's, whether you are working on mending this relationship with this person, or you're just working on yourself, there is I just heard a leadership energy, but there is an energy here, Cancer, of not giving up until you succeed in having something brand new in your life. Whether it's a new element to the relationship, a new lease on the relationship, or just a new seed for you to plant on your own for your life moving forward. All right, Cancer? This is beautiful. Now, keep in mind, it doesn't have to be about love, y'all. All right, it could be anything. Maybe it was a work situation. Maybe it was a career situation. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. Yeah, guys? All right, Cancer. We're going to get into the rest of this here. Let me give this one shuffle, and then we'll see what else we have for your month. Yeah? Cool. All right, kids. Let's see what we've got. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for all Cancerians at this time. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved in terms of the month of January 2021. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Cancer, I'm going to give this 5 shuffles. Let's see what we've got for you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, for my Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of January 2021. This is 4 and 5. All right, Cancer, let's cut the deck here. And let's see what we've got for you. Overall energy, we're starting you off at the 3 of Wands. Excellent. So whether you are single or whether you're in a relationship here, this very much is a checkpoint energy. I feel like you are asking yourself, all right, where do we go from here? What is the direction that I want to take from here? I do feel very specifically this is a turning point for anybody. I am getting very strongly a relationship for maybe a lot of you, or those of you that are really resonating with this reading. Definitely a turning point. It's like, okay, well, where do we go from here? We have all this time and energy invested in this relationship. We've come this far. How do we want to proceed from here right now? Especially in terms of given some sort of like heartbreak, 3 of Swords energy that may have emerged for you guys, okay? And if you're single, it's even more so. It's like, okay, well, what do I want to invest in now? How do I want to keep investing my time and my energy from here on out, from this point forward? Underneath the 3 of Wands is the 6 of Pentacles. Underneath the 6 of Pentacles is the 9 of Wands again. Look at that. And then underneath the 9 of Wands, you have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. So, this definitely could have to do with finances as well. This could be a turning point in your career. But that's still that same 9 of Wands energy, not giving up, perseverance, not giving up without a fight is what I just heard is very prominent, very strong for you right now, Cancer. Is also a very good thing, I want to say. I do feel like whatever it is you're fighting or striving for, it absolutely has to include greater reciprocity, greater balance between give and take for you. So whether this be in a job or whether this be in a relationship, I do feel like for some of you, you may be considering going to work for yourselves, figuring out a way that you could be your own boss. With this 9 of Wands energy, I do feel a sense of having been through a lot in terms of work, in terms of professional life. Maybe this is an office situation and you're really just ready to say, you know what, fuck it. I want to go into business on my own, or I just want to be able to be stable on my own without having to answer to someone else, without having to deal with someone's bullshit, someone's problems. Okay, there could be quite a bit of confusion around you right now, or just at least a lot of options or a lot of things for you to sort through right now, Cancer, with the 7 of Cups. But ultimately, going within the Hermit, finding your inner sense of truth and self-identity is what I just heard, is what's going to bring you truth, honesty, and clarity. It's what's going to give you the answers that you need. Then you have the 9 of Pentacles there. Okay, in which you get to stand on your own. Interesting. You also have, now you have the Devil, the 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles back to the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you here, you're definitely becoming single. For some of you, you could be getting a divorce. For others of you, you could be working on balancing your marriage, because we do have the King and the Queen of Pentacles showing up here. But shadow work is involved in this, and that's what this craftsmanship energy is. You doing the shadow work to heal from mending your heart, or heal from the heartbreak, and to come into a sense of knowing your worth and honoring yourself, and coming into a sense of the Queen of Pentacles here, having the bag, knowing what you're worthy of, and not accepting anything less. That if there's a breakup involved here, then I think that was the major lesson in this relationship for you, Cancer. Being able to stand on your own and knowing what you're worthy of, and not allowing yourself to take anything less than that. I really do feel like this relationship is driving you into your own inner sense of self and finding learning more about yourself, learning more deeper aspects about yourself. All right, Cancer, let's get into your first half of the reading. Yeah, first set of surrounding energies for you. You have, the 4 of Wands. Interesting. So if you are in a relationship with someone right now, I feel like whatever happened with that 3 of Swords energy, it seems to have only made you more solid within your relationship. For others of you, this is just you being solid on your own. This is you having a good foundation for you to build off of moving forward in your life, okay? Four of Wands is coupled with the Ten of Wands. Yes, okay, whatever it is you've dealt with here, I feel like there's been a significant amount of burden lifted from you or from this relationship. I feel like through whatever burden and strife you were experiencing, Cancer, you've been able to whittle that down and bring yourself to a greater sense of stability, grounding, and foundation where you can build a much better structure for yourself moving forward. I really like this for you. Second set of surrounding energies for you, Cancer, we have the World. There you go, a closing of a major situation. Again, if you're in a relationship with somebody, I feel like this has only made you guys stronger. This kind of feels like an energy of coming from a sense of maybe a little more of a immature energy to more of a grounded, stable, secure, and mature energy within the relationship. So maybe this is the catalyst, or this was the catalyst that took this relationship from situationship to like full-blown commitment. Okay. And then for others of you, again, this is just a closing of a major cycle within your own personal life that has left you way more grounded. The World is coupled with, oh shit, look at this, the Ten of Cups. I mean, you guys, this is beautiful, Cancer. This is so beautiful. Ultimately, there is a sense of true happiness, ultimate fulfillment being realized here for you. Quite beautiful. Your challenge in the first half of your reading here, Cancer, you have the Five of Swords. Interesting. There is a challenge here of having to walk away from a sense of pettiness. So for those of you that are moving forward solo, it's about letting go of resentment and letting go of you know, wanting to get back at someone, or retaliation or anything like that that may serve your ego in the moment, but like ultimately, or like in the long run, in some cases, it just would be a detriment to you. Like you may feel good in the moment, but you don't really gain anything of value out of giving into that type of energy. In some cases, you may even lose even more, or have to deal with more bullshit, right? If you're in a relationship with somebody, this is a sense of needing to really just let go of the fighting, the arguing, again, the pettiness, and allow yourselves to move forward in a much more beneficial way. That is going to be a little bit of a challenge, or it is a bit of a challenge for you. But given all this supportive energy here, I really feel like it's not going to be that hard to overcome, okay? The Five of Swords here is coupled with, yes, the compassion of the Ace of Cups. We do not fight fire with fire here, kids. We are going to fight fire with water. Why? Because we want to put out the fire. We want to stop the... but maybe I should say we don't want to fight fire with oxygen, because oxygen is only going to fuel the fire. We want to fight fire with the compassionate waters of the Ace of Cups. Yes? Unconditional love, understanding, care, and compassion. Right? Right? Because we want to put this to a rest, right, Cancer? Yeah, okay, all right. Okay. Closing message or potential outcome for you. The Eight of Swords. I just feel like this Eight of Swords here, the main theme that I'm getting for you guys is like there's been a long-standing situation of feeling trapped somehow, and I feel like you're breaking free from this. Eight of Swords is coupled with, yeah, the Six of Cups. The past. I feel like you're finally in the... And that's why I kind of feel like this Three of Swords energy, even though it might have been challenging, it's heartbreaking, and it's painful and all that for you, Cancer, I feel like that was a catalyst that has helped you break free from some sort of change or some sort of confinement from the past, or that started in the past and is something that you've been dealing with ever since, okay? Okay, let's get into the second half of your reading here, Cancer. First set of surrounding energies for you. We have the Tower. Well, would you look at that? Something major, a major overarching cycle is coming to an end. Something is really coming down. Honestly, Cancer, this feels, for the most part, this feels like you're in a relationship, and this might, for some of you, the relationship may have ended. Others of you, the strongest thing that I'm feeling here is that this relationship is getting further off the ground, is more solid and stable and secure because of this big, massive change. This also feels like a realization maybe of somebody on the masculine side of the equation, kind of like backing down from some old ways of doing things and kind of softening up or giving, I want to say, honoring the feminine a little bit more. And it may just be a little bit, but it may also be enough to really tip the scales into a sense of greater balance and harmony, okay? The Tower is coupled with the Seven of Pentacles. It looks like somebody has finally learned a lesson here. Somebody has finally overcome a way of doing something. Like I said, I feel like this is a major change that's allowing something to flow better in your life. Whether this is just you or this is in a relationship that is now continuing to move forward. But it feels like this, like with the Seven of Pentacles here, to me, this is like Einstein's definition of insanity, right? Doing something the same way over and over again, expecting a different result. Well, it feels like you've finally, something has finally broken the cycle. Something has finally gotten you off of or out of a certain belief system or out of a certain behavioral pattern. And I just heard it's time to let this go. But I do feel like you're doing it successfully. Second set of surrounding energies for you in the second half of your reading. There's that Three of Cups again. So really, I'm hearing really rely on your family and the people that you love to help you through this probably pretty challenging time. Even though this feels like a very, very good thing, that doesn't mean it's not challenging, okay? I really want to encourage you to rely on a sense of community, okay? Three of Cups is coupled with, the Two of Cups. Now, for some of you, I am picking up, it's for the singles out there. Well, for those that are in a relationship, for those that are in a relationship, you might want to allow your friends and your family, those that are closest to you, to help you guys work through this situation. But for others of you, those of you that are single, I feel like by you getting back into a sense of community, by you connecting with the people that you love and you appreciate and you value in your life, you could come across a new... Okay. Well, I just heard and wanted to say instinctively a new karmic partner. I don't know about that. Some of you may have... Okay, I'm hearing if it is a karmic partner, don't worry about it, don't fear. It's just the next steps on your spiritual development or your just personal development, the next step on your path. For others of you, this could be a soulmate that you meet through friends or through a community. I am picking up that there are some of you out there that are coming out of a relationship that was super toxic, in the sense that your partner really did not allow you to have fun, to go out and explore and experience and just have fun with your life. They were extremely jealous. And now I feel like you're able to do that again. And this could actually lead you to the partnership of your dreams or something like that, okay? Your challenge in the second half of your reading here, Cancer, you have Judgment. The challenge is to rise above. This just feels very similar to what we were talking about in the first half of your reading, with the challenge being like letting go of the pettiness with the Five of Swords here, and not fighting fire with fire or fire with oxygen, which is oxygen is just going to fuel it even more and spread it. Instead, you want to fight it with the cool and compassionate waters of the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Judgment is coupled with... Okay, the Emperor. There's the Emperor again. So you are really being called to rise above, to step into a sense of power in your life, Cancer. I'm hearing to take your power back. And I guess what's confusing me about this a little bit is, why would this be a challenge? This doesn't feel like a challenge for you because of how responsible I feel you're being, I just feel like you're doing this naturally. I don't feel like this is anything that you're really struggling with. I don't really feel like this is anything that the universe is really having to push you so hard towards. I really feel like you're doing this naturally. So this technically doesn't really feel like a challenge for you, but okay, it is. It's showing up in your challenge. So okay, for some of you, it is more of a challenge. Okay. Closing message or potential outcome for you, Cancer. The Magician. Beautiful. Steady manifesting your new life. I love this. This is really quite awesome. The Magician is coupled with, there you go, the Ace of Wands. Again, I don't feel like the universe is having to do too much work in terms of trying to get you to get into this power of your own self, your Emperor energy. So the universe is calling you towards it, and I feel like whatever is breaking down the Tower with the Seven of Pentacles, whatever this catalyst is for you, it's got you in a position where you're like, you know what? I kind of want to say finally. You're like, you know what? I'm going to do this now. I've had enough of fucking around with this, that, and the third. Like, I've had enough with dealing with this bullshit. Let's do this. Let's do the damn thing. Well, okay, Cancer. The Magician with the Ace of Wands. Go on with your bad self. All right. Woo! Okay. Excellent. I love it. So let's close this out here for you, Cancer. We're going to get some closing oracle guidance from the Crystal Mandala deck. Yes. 5 shuffles here. 1. 2. 3 from a Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January 2021. This is 4 for Cancer. And this is 5. All right, Cancer. So let's see what we've got for you here. What is your closing oracle guidance for the month of January? For the month of January 2021. Closing oracle guidance for my Cancerians. Closing oracle guidance for Cancer. There it is right there. All right, Cancer. You've got card number 39. Goddess Sekhmet and Fire Agate. Passion of the Lion Heart. Beautiful. Okay. We bring you the empowerment of Passion of the Lion Heart. Through passion, you will dedicate yourself with an intensity and discipline that may surprise you. Passion is love activated. It is energy that moves you from within and empowers you to act in the world in ways you would not otherwise dare to even consider. Passion gives you strength, plugs you into the eternal energy of sacred fire, and generates the ability to accomplish tasks you once may not have believed possible. With great passion, there can be great pain. The heart that loves wild and open is also the heart that can feel disappointment and doubt most keenly. The empowerment of the lion heart strengthens your heart to recover from any pain through the power of courage, commitment, and bold, loving devotion to what matters most to you. Excellent. Oh, excellent, Cancer. So, there you have it. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you have a fantastic month, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading for the month of February. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye.